Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football 365 channel. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has officially purchased a 25% stake, taking control of Manchester United. Indeed, the British billionaire, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has reached an agreement to buy a 25% stake in Manchester United from the Glazer family, thereby gaining control and overseeing the football operations of the club. From a humble background, Ratcliffe, now a self-made billionaire with a net worth of £29 billion, a British knight, and the current overseer of football operations at Manchester United, has come a long way. But who is Sir Jim Ratcliffe? Let's find out in this video. Ratcliffe has a deep understanding of Manchester's culture in general and Manchester United in particular, as he was born in Failsworth, Greater Manchester. Like many of his generation growing up in the mid-20th century, his family had humble beginnings. His father worked as a carpenter, and his mother as an office accountant, with an income insufficient for a separate home. They lived in council housing. Ratcliffe's passion for the industry is said to have originated from his childhood when he saw factory smokestacks from his bedroom window. He carried that love with him when his family moved to Yorkshire, where he would study chemical engineering at the University of Birmingham before obtaining an MBA at the London Business School. Starting off, Ratcliffe worked for oil companies BP and Esso, later joining textile and chemical manufacturer Courtaulds. He was then sought after by private equity group Advent International, which planted the idea in his head to do something for himself. Ratcliffe began searching for investment opportunities. In 1992, Ratcliffe partnered with former chemical executive John Hollywood to acquire a chemical business from BP. Despite having a family and 2 young sons at this point, he boldly mortgaged his home, putting all his savings into the deal. With Advent's support, the deal went through. INSPEC was established, with Hollywood as chairman and Ratcliffe as CEO. He believed in ownership philosophy, where risk-taking investors had to put their own money on the line to truly be responsible and committed to success. With all resources, both financial and knowledge, he turned INSPEC, valued at £40 million when acquired in 1992, into a business worth £100 million when listed on the London Stock Exchange in 1994. In 1998, Ratcliffe left, acquiring one of INSPEC's plants and establishing his own business, INEOS, a company that produces raw materials for everyday products. Over the first 10 years, INEOS completed over 20 acquisition deals, using a debt-driven strategy to buy assets, reduce costs through efficiency, and then rebuild. The initial 400 employees at the headquarters in Antwerp have now grown to 26,000 people working in 36 businesses at 194 locations across 29 countries, making INEOS an industry giant. Meanwhile, Ratcliffe, with £21.05 billion, topped the list of the richest individuals in the UK in 2018. Currently, he has £29.7 billion, ranking second. Despite his wealth, Ratcliffe is described as avoiding public appearances, humble, and down-to-earth. In 2013, when receiving the prestigious Oil Heritage Award, he impressed former Chemical Heritage Foundation President Tom Tritton with his extensive knowledge, explaining the name INEOS. According to Ratcliffe, INEO in Latin means a new beginning, Eos is the Greek goddess of dawn, and Neos represents novelty and innovation. He makes the world more interesting and surprises me with the intellect of a person who is primarily focused on business, Tritton shared with The Athletic. In 2018, Ratcliffe was knighted by the British royal family for contributions to business and investment. Since then, the title Sir has been added to his name. In recent years, Ratcliffe has shifted away from the chemical industry to invest in 4x4 vehicle manufacturing, motorcycle clothing, bars, hotels, ski resorts, and sports projects. Last year, he participated in the race to buy Chelsea. The plan failed, but those who understand Ratcliffe believe it's just part of a larger plan, acquiring Manchester United, his favorite team. Since 2019, Ratcliffe has been outspoken about Manchester United's issues. From a business perspective, Manchester United is facing significant problems, he told The Times. They spend enormous amounts foolishly, choose the wrong coach and players. To put it mildly, the results are unbelievably poor. Frankly, poor beyond imagination. As a risk-taker and adventurer, having participated in the Comrades Marathon in South Africa, traversed Africa on a motorcycle, and set foot in both the North and South Poles, Ratcliffe is not afraid of the challenge posed by Manchester United. With experience in reviving countless failed projects and turning them into successes, he promises to bring glory back to Old Trafford. While things cannot change overnight, the 71-year-old entrepreneur undoubtedly has a detailed plan to restructure the club. 13 months after the Glazers put Manchester United up for sale, this ink-heavy ownership change deal has concluded. In the end, the Glazers decided not to sell Manchester United entirely but only a 25% stake to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. This allows them to retain ownership and profit from the top football club in England. On the official website, Manchester United confirmed the sale of a 25% stake to Sir Jim Ratcliffe on Christmas Day, 24/12. This is considered a gift to the Red Devils fans, as they have grown weary of the Glazers' management style. Despite lavish spending on new players, the Glazers have been criticized for appointing weak leadership and neglecting to invest in upgrading the club's facilities. According to the UK media, Sir Jim Ratcliffe spent £1.3 billion to acquire a 25% stake in Class B shares held by the Glazers. Additionally, the British billionaire has proposed to purchase 25% of the total Class A shares, aiming to eventually take over the entire club. The key to this agreement is that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his company, INEOS, will be responsible for managing the football operations of Manchester United. This includes all aspects of the club's activities, the men's and women's football academies, along with 2 seats on the board of Manchester United plc and the board of the Manchester United Club. Furthermore, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has committed to providing a £237 million investment in the club's infrastructure, including Old Trafford. Of this, £168 million will be spent immediately after the deal is finalized, and the remaining amount will be dispersed by the end of 2024. At 71 years old, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the second richest person in the UK with a net worth of £30 billion. Before investing in Manchester United, he owned several other sports teams, including the French club Nice. He bid £4.25 billion to buy Chelsea in 2022 but failed. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's presence will completely change the leadership landscape of Manchester United in the coming days. Firstly, CEO Richard Arnold has been dismissed. Next, Director of Football John Murtough is also on the verge of leaving due to poor transfer deals in recent times. Our goal is clear: Manchester United must return to where the club belongs, at the top in England, Europe, and the world, declared Sir Jim Ratcliffe on the day the 25% stake purchase was confirmed. This video comes to an end. Thank you to all Football 365 fans for watching. If you found this interesting, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Once again, thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you in our next videos.